Hey, let's start with something you've noticed every time you hit play but maybe haven't said out loud yet. There's a difference between noise and sound you actually enjoy. That lack of presence, richness, or clarity isn't because your content is bad, it's because your speakers never fully delivered what was in the mix. That's exactly where the Edifier M60 Multimedia speaker steps in. This is for you if you've ever cranked volume hoping for more than loud, only to get the same flat, uninvolved sound. You're the kind of person who hears the difference between just hearing something and feeling it. You don't want your audio to just exist, you want it to matter. Before you go any deeper, take a quick look at the current price and availability. Thoughtful, capable speakers like these don't always stay at steady numbers, and hesitation usually turns into regret later. Your upgrade moment probably didn't hit with a mistake or glitch, it came as a pattern. Music that sounded thin, dialogue that felt separated from what was happening on screen, playlists that should have sounded fuller but didn't. That's not your content lacking, that's your hardware holding it back. Once the Edifier M60s are part of your setup, that changes. Bluetooth 5.3 and LDAC bring wireless clarity that actually approaches wired quality instead of falling short. High-res audio support means high-definition tracks aren't just sent, they're reproduced with detail. The 66W RMS isn't just power, it's structured energy that gives space to mids, punch to bass, and smoothness to highs. With the 3" mid-bass drivers and 1" tweeters, what you hear stops feeling like a single flat stream and starts sounding like layers. Instruments occupy their own space. Vocals are centered instead of buried. Beats hit with weight instead of just presence. You feel it during slow moments when a track's texture becomes clear instead of vague. You feel it during shows when speech feels anchored instead of drifting. You feel it late at night when a playlist plays in the background and doesn't fatigue your ears or demand volume cranked. This isn't just louder sound, it's balanced sound. Once you experience music and media that feels complete instead of compressed, setups that once sounded fine will suddenly feel lacking. If you're thinking about waiting, be honest, that's how capable upgrades get put off until prices rise or stock dips. You might wonder if multimedia speakers really flex in everyday use. The surprise isn't just about music, it's about consistency. Gaming cues sound more distinct. Calls feel clearer. Casual streaming feels richer. Everything gains definition without effort. What grows on you isn't just volume, it's presence. Sound feels layered and alive, music feels detailed and rich, dialogues feel clear and anchored, Bluetooth feels crisp and solid, your setup feels purpose-built. They're not built for stadium-level bass. Large rooms may want more power eventually, the comparison cycle slows. At some point you stop opening tabs and start imagining how good your everyday audio can feel, not just louder, but right. If you're ready to stop settling for flat sound and start hearing every moment with depth and clarity, check the link and make the choice while timing still makes sense. This is one of those upgrades you'll notice every single time you press play, not because it's dramatic, but because it finally feels complete.